morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is 7 o'clock here in Nashville, which means it is time to take a walk down the dirt road while the boys and me step that step and talk that talk on this week's episode of That Sawyer Brown Show. As always, you are joined tonight by me, Madison, Mark's firstborn and favorite daughter, and the rest of the incredible Sawyer Brown Nation. So grab a strong glass of iced tea or iced coffee, settle in, and get ready because look who is sitting next to me and who just walked in. The men of the hours, so they tell themselves, Mark and Hobie.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
So, as you guys can tell, my dad has ditched us, and he's gone to Florida.
He has.
He didn't take us with him.
I know.
I'm at an undisclosed address.
You know, I was there. I waited by the bus, and it just drove off.
How rude.
Right.
Rude, right?
Yeah, I didn't even get an invite.
Rude.
I didn't even know the bus was leaving. I just called my mom because I had a long day of watching her grandkids and was like, come get these kids. And she was like, oh, I'm in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
I know.
I know. Well, how's that Floridian life treating you, Mark?
It was great. It's great. It's very, very, it's nice and warm down here. And as you can see, I've got the lake in the background and I decided to put together the worst view for you guys, you know, because I don't want you to be envious.
We appreciate that. And I'm glad you're inside because I know the humidity messes with your hair.
Right.
So
Honestly, he deserves it for not inviting us.
I think so, too.
He really does. Well, y'all, we have such a big show for you guys tonight. We're so excited, and we're doing something a little bit different tonight.
We're like, people are like beaming in from all over the universe right now.
Yes, we have a very, very, very special guest that is going to be joining us. And you know what? I think we should just go ahead and have him come on in.
Bring him on in.
So please welcome Shane.
And as you can tell, Shane is currently in a jail cell.
Shane, are you in cell block C?
I'm in cell block C, Mark. Yes.
Wow. Hey, buddy, we'll get you out before the tour starts.
That's right.
You see what it devolves to when I'm left off the road.
Frank is going to send bail money.
We've seen Jailhouse Rock. We know how to get you out.
Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Y'all, do you guys miss each other? Do you guys miss going out on the road and messing with each other?
We had a show Saturday night.
We did.
Oh, okay, that's right. We have to go over that. How was it? Where was it? Give us all the details.
It was in Texas, right on the Texas-Louisiana border.
Awesome.
And we ate at Waffle House.
As one should.
Not to brag.
Yep.
Not to brag. And believe me, you don't just show up at that Waffle House and get a seat. It was the place to be.
There was a wait.
Yeah, there was a wait.
Well, if it's the place to be, you guys are going to be there.
We're going to be there. Yeah. So we scattered and scrambled and had breakfast there, and then we had a great show.
Awesome. Well, where are you guys going next?
Okay, that is a really good question. Alabama.
Alabama.
And Mississippi.
I was about to say, stay tuned.
With a banjo on Shane's knee.
Well, we'll definitely have a concert calendar update at the end of the show for everyone. But Shane, we are so happy to have you join all the fun, and we thought we'd do some fun questions for you, if you're okay with that.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Well, you know what? Should we just go ahead and we're going to ask a few questions first.
Okay.
So one question that we had written in was, how did you get started in music?
Family. That's all I can say. My uncle had a band. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Mm-hmm. And then he kind of started a band with my family. So we were the Partridge Family. Like,
are you kidding me?
No, my mom played guitar. My sister played drums. I played guitar, whatever. And my dad played bass.
So are you David Cassidy or Danny Bonaducci?
That's what it's giving. You beat me to it, homie. He's Danny Bonaducci.
You know what? That explains so much now. A lot has just become clear.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, Shane, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
And we've never talked about this. Did you guys travel like we did originally in a school bus? How did you guys travel?
I mean, you name it, we traveled it, but we did end up in a bus. It wasn't officially a school bus. It was like a Greyhound bus that we would pull all the seats out of and put windows in and all that. So it was, I don't know if that's one step above or beside a school bus, but
Adjacent. It's an adjacent.
It's school bus adjacent. Well, I know our school bus always rode like a school bus.
yeah.
You know how cool it was to sit in the back when you were a kid? Less cool when you're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
But we were happy to have it. Hey,
Yeah.
Mark, who painted the roof of the bus? Do you
I
remember?
think you painted the roof.
Sanded
And what were you doing, Mark, when he was painting the roof?
Yeah, exactly. Good point. That's a great question, Shane. What were you
Guys,
doing?
I
I
was-
was the roof.
I had come down with a little fever or something.
Friends,
It was
let
COVID.
me tell you this.
I had COVID.
We were no. This was 1981. No COVID.
I had COVID in
We're
'81.
we're in Michigan.
Uh-huh.
It is freezing. I am up on the roof of that bus in a winter coat that was made for Florida. And I look in the window, and there is Mark having soup on a couch in front of a television set.
Now, can I ask, why are you sanding the roof of a school bus
Well,
in Michigan?
Because we were going to paint it.
But why are you in Michigan?
We were playing at a club, as we always were. But
Oh,
yeah, so Mark
my
had
word.
told his family, "Oh, I've got a little scratchy throat."
In my defense, I think I had the first case of COVID ever.
You had
I
the
think
first
it was
case.
COVID.
Wow.
You had the first
Pretty
case.
sure it was in 1981.
Yeah, Shane knows
Dad.
what you had a case of.
Right.
Work. So getting back to Shane.
Yeah.
Because as always, these two have derailed it about themselves.
I know.
Always.
It's a short trip.
It really is. Shane, how long did you do the family band for?
I mean, all through, like, we probably started when I was 11, maybe a little older. We weren't on the road. We were playing, all the hot spots, VFWs and, that sort of thing. Weddings, bar mitzvahs. Then I got out of high school. We did it for about 10 years just touring all over the country until I moved to Nashville.
That's awesome. So when you were growing up, when did you ever first see or hear about Sawyer Brown?
When did you first put our poster on your wall? I think it's
I was riding in the van. We did this thing called the Black Hills Opry. It was like from 3 p.m. until 11 o'clock at night, Sunday nights. And I was on my way to that, listening to the Bob Kingsley Country Countdown. And now our TV had been taken out by a lightning storm, so I didn't get to see the Star Search performance. But Bob Kingsley introduced Step That Step. I'll never forget it. I must have been, was that 83? When it came out, or 84? Later?
84.
84.
Yeah.
So there I was on my way to the Black Hills Opry here in the Sawyers for my first time.
Oh, man.
That is
And,
amazing.
and obviously you got chills. You had to pull the car over.
Right. A lot of people wept the first time. So
I know your mom did, and your brother sure did of embarrassment.
My mom definitely did because she thought I was still in school. So I told her Star Search was a school project for years.
I also remember spending hours, by the way, trying to figure out what the lyrics to Betty's Bein' Bad were when we learned that to, of course, put in our set list.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I still don't know them. So
Right.
you witnessed that.
Any given night, Betty does all sorts of things. You just
He's very bad.
Oh my word. Okay, so Shade, how did you come to join the band? So let's fast forward. You heard them on the radio. You're in the family band. You moved to Nashville. Then how did you end up being part of Sawyer?
It was honestly sort of just this convoluted web of people that or have worked with. The short story long, Hubby could probably tell it quicker, but I played with this girl named Shelly Wright. She had a litany of piano players in the time I was there, and one of them was a guy named Doug Sizemore, who was Reba McEntire's band leader. And Doug ended up at one of your son's football games or something?
I was at Gunner's Little League game, and I said, "Oh, Doug, we're actually going to need a guitar player." He goes, "Oh," right off the bat, said, "No questions asked, Shane Hill." And I asked somebody else. They said the same thing. And separate, before I'd ever said anything to Mark goes, "Man, a couple of people have said we need to find this guy Shane Hill." And I'm like,
I asked like 3 people, And
Yeah.
the only name they gave me was Shane Hill. So I kind of feel
Now,
like
one of them was a bail bondsman.
right. Yes. Yeah.
And connected to
theme.
music.
On theme with tonight's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of feel like Shane campaigned. The way
Yeah.
that went down, I kind of feel like he like campaigned for the
Like
job.
everywhere you went, there were like little tiny
Every-
signs,
yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
vote for Shane
You know,
Hill.
there were signs in people's yards, you know.
There's a groundswell.
Shane, pick Shane.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then he came and Mark heard him play. They fell in love.
Well, this is what we did was we had just recorded a live album, and we went into our studio and we just pulled up the live tracks. We pulled Duncan's guitar part off, and Shane just dove right in, and he knew every song, which kind of freaked me out. But
it works to Betty's being bad.
and all I'm thinking is
Right.
we're not going to have to rehearse if we take this guy.
Yeah.
Wait, though, Mark, Hobie, what was his words? You've told me a couple times, and I really like this.
He goes, I've met the greatest guy today. I mean, that's the way I remember it. It could have been a crackly phone connection.
Yeah,
No.
I think it was that. I met the most wonderful guy today.
No.
I think wonderful could have been.
No,
yeah.
I can't even tell you what I really said, in public. So,
Oh
Yeah.
my word. Okay, so honestly, Shane, what is harder, or what was harder, trying to get along with everyone in your family on a tour bus, or trying to get along with these Nimrods on a tour bus?
Good questions.
Yeah.
Choose your answer
Yeah,
wisely.
Nimrod.
Did you say that on a live stream? I don't actually really remember having any trouble in either scenario getting along with. We were a pretty tight family, and these Nimrods, as you put it, seemed like pretty fun guys to hang out with to me. So
Oh well,
Oh,
you got
my
the gig, man. You've got the gig.
it's a lot of hugs. It's a lot of
no,
He's still
hugs and more.
campaigning. He is
Yeah.
still campaigning. He still has
Yeah.
his vote for Shane.
there are no hugs. Trust me.
Mark
Mark
Just-
likes warm hugs. He does.
For the record, there are no hugs.
This is a hug-free clown.
It's a hug. Man, you can't even come in with a handshake around Mark.
No.
He has a personal bubble.
Yes, there's
Yes.
no physical
Yeah.
contact.
Oh my word. Well, in order to celebrate Shane having joined the band now, what seems like, forever ago.
I know. It's like, it has
Yeah.
been
Shane's actually been the longest, like
the longest
guitar
tenured guitar player. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
Well, I think we
Is
should
it
celebrate.
15? How many years is it, Shane? 15?
Well, it was 04. So what year is it now? We're starting 16.
Man, wow.
Wow.
Did you not get him something for what's 15? Is that what anniversary is that?
No,
What is that?
we don't do that.
That's the,
We're not that kind of a band.
I think that's the plastic water bottle anniversary. So
Oh,
we
okay.
gave him a plastic
I thought that was like the Ferrari anniversary or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
we're not that kind of
Wave
a band.
anniversary.
When you're here 10 years, you get a copy of Shaken. And
Which I have. Signed by Hobie Lover.
Oh my word. Well, what I'm trying to get to without
Right.
being derailed is I think we should celebrate with the first ever music video Shane was a part of.
All right.
Do you guys know what that is?
did it involve fireworks?
I think it did
I
involve
think it did
fireworks.
involve fireworks.
I think it did. So without further ado, y'all, this is Mission Temple Fireworks Stand.
Yeah, maybe.
Do not be yoked together with unbelievers. For what do righteousness and wickedness have in common? Or what fellowship can light have with darkness? What does a believer have in common with an unbeliever? What agreement is there between the temple of God and idiots? For we are the temple of the living God.
Come on, y'all.
I saw a black man with a Bible and a sparkler in his hand. He was a holding a tent revival, he had a running a fireworks stand. He said the end of the world is coming, you better get on your knees. Today bottle rockets, 2 for
going up in smoke.
It's like taking $20, y'all, and watching it explode.
When the trumpet sounds and the Lord comes back,
I promise you one thing,
I'll be a human bottle rocket.
and I'll go out with a bang. I'll leave this Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal, fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand.
Hey!
This Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal, fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand. You know I leave this
Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal, fire and brimstone.
Mission Temple fireworks stand.
Jesus protects our world from evil and he protects the earth and everything.
Hey, that was Shane as a little girl at the end.
Yeah. You forgot to point that out.
Oh my gosh. So many people in here are commenting that they have never seen that music
I
video.
love that.
Really?
Yeah. I know that was a great video. So Shane, when y'all were filming it, were you thinking like, what have I gotten myself into? I thought this was a country band.
No, not at all. No, that was him. Robert Randolph, man. He's a
Yeah, I mean, how amazing is he?
come
That
on.
is
A deal.
just like from another planet. Cool.
He's so good.
Yeah.
He came in, and when we were recording it, we had already recorded the song, and we had seen Robert, and just on a whim, we somehow knew somebody that knew him, and we sent him the song, and he called me immediately, and he said, "Hey, what's up with the song?" And I said, "Man, would you love to play on it?" He said, "You tell me when and where." And he flew to Nashville and came to our studio, and so when we were getting set up and everything, and he was just testing his steel guitar and all of his gear, and I said, "Do you need a chart?" And he said, "No, man, I just need you to turn it on." And he just ripped it loose. We actually probably had him play like 20 solos just because we were enjoying it. He nailed it on the first solo, but we're going, hey, Robert, hey, just one more time. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'd say. I know him with like the foot over the steel guitar playing, that like really gives you and your dance moves a run for their money.
He came and played at Vanderbilt, and he asked me and Hobie to come down.
Adores.
Yeah, go Doors. He asked me and Hobie to come down. We played Mission Temple Fireworks Stand with his band for probably, they did it like a jam for probably a half an hour. And it was something like you can't even imagine. Number one, it was so loud.
The loudest ever.
Yeah. But I mean, he would end the song and then he would count it off and go right back into the song. And we literally played that song for 25 or 30 minutes.
Yeah, he's amazing. If he ever comes anywhere close to where you guys live, you got to go.
Wait, someone's asking if this is the video that the cops got called on.
The cops, yes.
Yes.
Because,
Wait, I was there. I don't remember
because
this.
of the fireworks.
Yeah.
Apparently, some people who live nearby had been told that there would be fireworks, and this was not the 4th of July. And a couple of people had not been told. And so,
Where was it?
It was out in Fernville or Spork, somewhere out in there.
Okay, so not terribly far from where we were. Because I remember going to that, and then I remember like when everyone's kind of like sitting in the area and going down the aisle. I think they made Hunter and my cousin, sit in like the extras because we were like bodies, and they were like, "Okay, go sit there." And I think Hunter and I were like, "But there are no snacks."
right. Yeah. Craft services here.
Like, but okay.
Your brother was hanging out by the snacks.
Yeah, Gunnar was. Gunnar was not a team player. He's like, I'm not sitting there. He was a smart one.
Yeah.
I know.
Always go for the snacks.
Always go by the snacks. Man.
Shane looked 13 in that
I
video.
know, seriously.
FYI.
Come on.
I think he was 13.
Yeah. Yeah, now you've got your mountain man beard going.
I mean, my
But
wife
I
won't
guess
let me.
in the big house, you're not allowed to have sharp objects, so you probably can't shave. So that makes sense.
Shane, are they like this to you all the time out on the road?
All the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
ever just give it back?
Yeah.
I mean, as
Yeah.
much as it's possible, I'm trying to be the nice guy that I have in my heart. Once in a while, once in a while, I might cave in and, say something.
He is a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. And gassy.
Give me a hug, Mark.
Oh my goodness. And now we have reached the point, inevitably, that we do in every That Sawyer Brown show where I just look straight at everyone and say, this is what I have to deal with. I don't
You're
get paid
stuck
enough.
with us. You're stuck
I don't
with us.
get paid enough to do this. Okay, and then the cool part about that song though is that you guys actually got to perform that on a late night talk show. Am I right?
We did. Once Shane joined the band, they let us on the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew? That's all you had to do this
First
whole time.
time ever. And
Yeah.
we got to do that with both Shane and Robert Randolph, so it was doubly cool.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah. First year you were in the band.
yeah. It was indeed.
That's kind of a good way to start a career in a band.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. That was Jay, right?
Yeah, Jay Leno.
Yeah.
Wait, now
For
this
sure.
is a great one. Cindy Martin is writing in. Has Mark offered you money to get tased?
Oh, come on. Yes.
Yeah, and it's Cindy. It's really good money too. It's like I'll give you $4 if you let me tase you.
Yeah, and we've talked about this, and it's like
You know,
offers $10. Hey,
listen,
$10
if you guys were real men, you would let me tase you for free. But I'm offering a few bucks.
Back on you.
Yeah, come on, Dad.
You gonna let us tase you?
$4.
Yeah.
Hey,
was
guys, hey, have you seen me on stage? I have a taser. I tase myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
There's a
my
possibility
word.
a taser.
You think that movement comes natural? No.
Gosh, no. That's the Lord's honest truth right there. Well, I am seeing a lot of really good questions come in, and we had a bunch that were written in, so I kind of think we need to go get to them. But one of them was actually, Dad, people are writing in that you should bring back the cowboy hat.
Oh,
Bring back the cowboy hat, Mark.
There
I
you
can
go.
do it.
Now.
I think this summer I'm going to just bring an array of past hats back.
I think so. You know what? Shane, what do you think about this? I've talked to this about with Hobie. Do you think that I should, because I found so many old photographs of just the, dare I call them outfits Mark has worn on stage? And I think that we should recreate some of those this summer out on tour to just celebrate. We're all back again. COVID's
Yes.
over. We can be together. And let's bring back the snakeskin pants.
Oh, lots of animal print. There was a lot of animal print.
What do you think,
back.
Shane? Think we should do it?
I think here's to new beginnings. I mean, it sounds fantastic to me. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have the Sawyer Brown Nation vote on them.
We got to go through the videos and just find your favorite outfit and let us know, because I know he's got it all.
Hobie has a lot of them from the videos still in boxes somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can.
Hobie is the Sawyer Brown hoarder.
Yeah.
So just FYI.
Historian.
I like to say
Historian.
archivist or historian. Yeah.
Oh, the cow print pants. Ooh, yes, Angela. The cow print pants, I think, need to make a comeback.
I've got those at home. Yeah, I still
Right.
have all those.
I found all those. I absolutely think that should happen.
I like that your name now says fashionable Mark.
Oh, I just saw that. Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you, Nathan.
Nathan.
Now, Shane, this question is for you. And Daryl asks, what is your favorite acoustic guitar?
My favorite that I own is a Gibson Hummingbird.
Mm.
The right thing currently, Yeah.
I like it. Oh, now this is a great one. Pamela wants to know, how much can y'all see into the audience when you're on stage?
Definitely. Well, it can change night to night, but usually you can at least see the front few rows. But we always like to get as much,
When we can, we have audience blasters because we like to see the audience.
Mhm.
And Terry, or Terrence, as we call him, our
Terry.
lighting guy, Terry, he likes to light up the audience, several times during the show so we can see everybody having a good time. So we see a lot.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that's where the show is.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
obviously.
Y'all are the best. So,
Oh, now this might be a question more for Hobie and Shane, but Terry wants to know, what are your favorite songs to cover during live performances?
wow. Well, I think Shane sings the stew out of Jesse's Girl. I love that.
I love that one.
I actually love
That's
that.
a personal favorite of mine.
That's an absolute favorite of mine.
Yes.
So I like that a lot. But then, I can brag on Shane. Shane's just a great singer. So it really,
I hate that part of the show.
You know,
I hate
I'm a trained
I just hate it.
me a fish and I'll, bark.
I look out at the audience and the people are going,
No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Everything Hobie sings is beautiful. That's all I can say.
oh my gosh.
I think I just
Wow.
threw up. I'm pretty sure I just threw up in my mouth.
You know what
I'm
my
pretty
favorite part
sure.
though of the show is, and both of y'all sing, is how much Mark hates people clapping and cheering for not him.
Right?
Oh my
That just killed me.
I know.
They do it out of sympathy for those two. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost pity, right?
It's pity.
Yeah.
Pity.
I'll take the pity vote. I'll take sympathy.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
I
Shane,
know what you're thinking.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
moving on.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Lisa wants to know, what are all of y'all's must-have foods on the tour bus?
Oh,
Well, my number one.
Is
Yeah,
Peter
and
Pan
they
peanut butter?
Yep. Peter Pan, creamy peanut butter, and strawberry Smucker's preserves.
Seedless?
Yeah, seedless. Yep.
Yes.
I try to go
Heavy.
healthy with Wheat Thins and Kit Kat bars.
That's what we call
That's true.
balance. What about
Yeah.
you, Shane?
This is just on the bus we're talking about.
Yeah, like just like a munchie that you like to have on the bus.
I like kids cereal,
He does.
Very true.
and I like certain almond butter. I know that's random, but I like almond butter.
There we go. I like it.
I wouldn't have told that in public, Shane, if I were you. Yes.
If I could think of
That's
the
a little
name,
weird. That's a
if I
little
can think of the name of the stuff, it changed your life.
Hey, and you don't have to have milk on your cereal,
No, in fact, sometimes just a cup of milk with your cereal is the answer.
or sometimes none. Just cereal.
That makes Joe Smith mad. You know that, right?
No, Joe Smith cannot stand it. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't like milk on my cereal, and it kills Joe Smith.
Just
He cannot stand it. 40 years he has watched me eat dry cereal, and every day. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Oh, and just so everyone knows, Joe Smith was supposed to be on the show today, but he is in Maine visiting his father, who lives out in the middle of nowhere. So they don't even have Wi-Fi, so he couldn't do the show.
Or
So-
running water.
But he will be,
Water.
yeah, he'll be joining us eventually. But it's awesome because he hadn't gotten to see his dad for a year during this COVID experience, which Mark had in '81, apparently.
I had it in
Back
81,
in
guys.
81.
Did not realize that.
Yeah, no one did. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Landmark first case that he didn't even know happened.
Oh,
Yep.
Wuhan Miller, they used to call him.
Oh my word. Okay, guys. So this is the question of the night: sweet or unsweet tea?
Unsweet.
Unsweet for me.
Half
Shane.
and half.
I'm half and half. I'm right there with you, Shane. Half and half.
Yeah.
Half and half. Do you guys
Yeah.
have tea on the bus?
Yes,
Yeah.
I make tea almost every day on the bus.
I like it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
'Cause I gotta have good tea every day.
And it's strong, y'all. It's strong. I have to cut it.
Yeah.
He makes it look like maple syrup. It's so
It
strong.
doesn't- I don't play around with it. If
I drink it and it like makes my gills like go funky on me. You know.
Okay, now here's a good question. Shane, this is for you. So like these two obviously have like been out on the road together for what at that point, like 25 years when Shane joined the band?
Yeah.
So they pretty much know all of like their weird idiosyncrasies. When you stepped onto that bus, like just observing, what were some things that they were doing that you're like, okay. Like what would be in the tea? Like, you know, that looks like maple syrup.
The only thing that really comes to mind for me, and this won't seem weird to anybody but me because I have a thing with wet bread. So Mark makes PB&Js and he dips them deep and long in the milk. That for me is it's tough.
He can't even look at me.
Can't even look.
But fortunately, he's generous enough to make me sandwiches so I can eat too while he's eating, and I don't have to.
Oh.
You know,
So do you
he'll make you a sandwich.
I have never made him a sandwich,
Will not make
and will never make any of them a sandwich.
Yeah.
But I do dunk my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in milk and eat them.
Well, and we should point out that Shane's wife makes unbelievably good bread pudding, and he won't eat it because it's wet bread.
Why won't you eat it, Shane?
I'm scarred from Mark eating his sandwiches.
So the first time you saw that happen, were you just like, ooh,
Yeah.
I mean, stop. I don't know if it triggered me, but it was a little bit of an emotional hurdle. Yeah, you know.
it's like, gosh, I signed with this band. It seems great.
Wow.
Music video during the Tonight Show, but like the wet bread might just.
Yeah.
You're weak, Shane. Shane, you're weak, man. You're just weak.
Deal breaker. It's a deal breaker.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Brian wants to know if you were only to live for 24 hours, like you. So basically, for the next 24 hours, you could live anywhere. Where would you want to live?
Wow.
Hmm.
I would live right where I'm at, right here, sitting right here in Central Florida.
But of course you would.
If
Absolutely.
I could figure out a way to see both the beach and the mountain in my 24 hours, I would love that.
I like it.
I like the sound of the beach in the morning and at night, but I love a mountain to go hiking.
Yeah.
Hawaii.
If I could escape cell block C here, I would probably.
Yeah. Shane, you're not getting out, so you don't really even need to worry about
I
it.
shouldn't even dream, but if I was going to dream, it would be.
Well, you could dream of
my
a new
family.
jumpsuit. Maybe they'll give you guys a new jumpsuit,
Well, that'd be nice.
you know?
But I didn't hear, what did Shane say?
It would be a beach somewhere with my family. That'd be probably, you know. And you guys are welcome to come. I'd love to have you, but I know you've got your
I'm
own.
good.
dream there.
I'm good. I don't need to be there with you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, lockbox.
Do you think you guys will ever do another Christmas album?
I sure wish we would.
I think that could happen.
I love those Christmas records.
And I'll tell you a little rumor. There might be an actual Christmas special on television this year.
Oh,
Say
like
what?
that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll have to update the nation on that.
Just a little tease.
I like it.
I'm dreaming.
Oh, Shane. Okay. I'm surprised you know that.
What?
Oh,
Shane, you're flat.
And pinched up.
yeah. Shane, this gives you a few months to learn what Christmas music is.
Right. And see, Christmas.
Yeah.
How do you deal with them, Shane? How do you deal with them? Scott wants to know how you guys pick songs. And while you all discuss that, I am going to go find a charger for my computer.
Okay. How do we pick songs? Well, I think first of all, it's got to say something that we feel like we would want to say, whether it's something fun or whether it's something on the more serious side. I think that's a big component.
Well, I think I always look at, if it's something that we didn't write, I always look at, was this something that we could have, or is this something, like you said, that we want to say?
Yeah.
And we have actually done, cover songs. Anything that we've done, though, I felt like that we've made it our own, because I think we know what Sawyer Brown is and what the music it sounds like and is supposed to sound like, and I would like to think any song that we actually play, we can make it our own.
Yeah. Well, because a couple of people have asked over the course of doing these shows about songs that we have there been ones that were pitched to us that we didn't cut that went on to be hits. And there have been a few, but it's like we also knew that wasn't the fit for us. You know, I don't think there's ever been one we heard and went, oh, we shouldn't have let that one go, because if it wasn't right for us, it just wasn't right for us.
Wow. You look really weird there, sitting there.
I know. More like that. Okay.
Sorry, technical difficulties. Yes. Well, there you have it. That's all the questions.
Yeah.
Look at you guys. You actually
Should we
made
tell
it
them where
through
we're gonna
all the
be?
questions. Yes, let's do the concert calendar really quick before we have to go, because
Whoa. I thought we were are we going to do the vault? No vault today?
No vault today, but if you guys look on Sawyer Brown Facebook tomorrow, there are going to be some very entertaining photos.
Okay.
You know what? We're going to show one photo now?
You can show one photo now.
Okay. Let me show one photo right now, because hang on with me, people. You're going to really like this.
Oh, no, wait. We need to pull this up.
Okay. I want to get where people can see that. There we
Yeah,
go.
there it
That's
is.
what I'm waiting on.
Let me just say.
There it is.
First of all, that's my screensaver. And not ashamed of saying that. But
Hey, that actually is Jesse's girl.
yeah. Oh.
Right? And I clearly could have been in the band in the 80s. If
I
yeah.
see that
The
picture
option.
and I have to ask, what's the rest of Duran Duran doing? Do you guys still get together?
Oh, my word.
Believe it or not, I was playing that guitar with the vine, the flowers, the works last night for
And that's
rehearsal.
a Cabbage Patch doll.
Yeah, can we talk about the Cabbage Patch doll there?
I don't know if that's is that an actual Cabbage Patch, or is that like?
I don't know, but it might explain why you're in prison. I'm not sure what's going on there, but
How did you get that?
I don't know.
Hey, it's none of your business. Madison, she can dig deep into
I
a
have
vault.
my ways.
Hey,
I have my
Should
ways.
we throw up one more?
I think we
Yes.
should.
Yes.
Throw
please.
it up. Yep.
That's the
Yep.
one.
There
That's
we
the one.
are.
That's
Whoop,
the
there
one.
it is.
I mean,
Yeah. That's a shameless mullet. Not even a hint of shame.
that is a righteous
Like,
mullet.
that's beautiful.
That is.
Absolute thing of beauty.
There we go.
Come on.
There we go.
How much does Jesse look like you, dude? Look at that.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Wow.
there's a little bit, right?
Hey, I think I'm going to wear that hat later in the summer too.
Yes, absolutely. Well, real quick, y'all,
Hey.
before we have to go,
Yeah. We want to tell you.
we want-
We want to tell you where we're going to be.
I'm sorry, that was just fantastic.
Whoa! You got to go back to that picture
Yeah.
right there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're seeing the family here. Two of these people aren't family, but that's my mom next to me, my sister across from her, and my dad right next to my sis. So we were the Partridge Family, I'm telling you.
The Wild West Band.
And you have
James, I'm
Fred
getting
Garrett in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know, Raymond.
I like that pose, Shane.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That
yeah.
was beautiful.
That-
Okay, so real quick.
Next Thursday, we're going to be in Meridian, Mississippi at the Riley Center for the Performing Arts. And then on Friday, June 4th, Haleyville, Alabama at the 911 Festival.
Whoop, whoop.
Then on the 12th, Lebanon, Virginia. Come on, people, we're back. And then the 25th, Central City, Iowa, 25th of June. 26th of June, Sullivan, Missouri. So come on, man.
And then,
Then when we get to July, there's so many dates I can't even read them all off.
it's darn near every day. I'm not kidding. It's so many.
So we're back.
Again, please be checking the SawyerBrown.com website for all the tour dates, as all of those are, everything's happening, y'all.
Yep.
Everything's back. Everything's up and happening. So
Click.
please come out and see Sawyer Brown this summer. They have missed y'all so much. So love
Big
to
time.
see you guys. Let's get the band back together.
I know, right?
Oh, wait, they are.
Yeah. Shane only gets work release people if we work. So
Exactly.
you have to make this happen. You have to make this happen.
Well, as always, Sawyer Brown Nation, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Shane, for calling in from your cell block.
Yeah.
Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. And I know you guys cannot wait to get back out on the road and to see everyone.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's
coming.
happening.
Oh, Mark, have a nice time in Florida.
I'll try to, guys. I'll
Hey,
try.
you're looking sunburned.
I got a little sun today. I had my tennis lesson this
Oh,
morning.
you're
Oh my gosh.
second time this night I've thrown up in my mouth. Second time.
Oh my word. Okay. Well, as always, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. And we will see you guys in 2
We'll
weeks.
see you.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.